Yeah, so basically he commented before going, oh, why I've never known someone to laugh at so much during a serious bit. I'm like, it's in the intro of like when I was like, this is what I'm doing with the channel, and I showed clips from where we watched the last episode, but I didn't show the whole bit because of Eccleston's run with Rose the first season, and then there's a bit when they're doing Big Brother, and she's like, she's been evicted from life. And I laughed at it because it's so fucking camp. And then the guy was like, why are you laughing at that? But then he commented on the one thing, go like, oh, the older brother has definitely is autistic or has ADHD. It's all making sense now. So I read it whilst at work, and I was like, well, once I'm finished what I'm doing here, I'm coming for you. By the time I came back, he deleted it. Oh. So I've been I still got the email with his, like the comment and his name and stuff like that. So I've been sitting on that for about a good 3 weeks because he watches a video every 3 weeks for some reason, and he's still on season 3. And then he commented on one the other day, and I just commented the thing back to him, and and I just wrote a little sassy comment. He's completely ignored me, and he's then commented on another video like nothing's ever happened, and I'm fucking raging. I'm like seething with anger. So that's where I'm at, like sort of mentally.
He's raging. He's raging!
Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie here for another reaction, and today we're reacting to Doctor Who Season 5 Episode 2. Now Charlie, what happened in the last episode?
It was the first episode with Matt Smith as the Doctor. He crash landed the TARDIS, met this little girl, said he'd be back in 5 minutes. He ended up being 12 years. There was a prisoner that escaped from a different universe,
space and time. Different pair of space and time.
And that same little girl was still living there, Amelia Pond. The prisoner could like morph into people who are in comas, or he's putting people in comas and then using them to blend in. And the prisoner guards came in searching for him, and they were going to incinerate the Earth, and the Doctor saved the world with no TARDIS or no screwdriver.
And who the man?
Oh my god.
Yep.
And
so
they went off in the end. He said, "You want to come on a trip or a few trips?"
But do you remember how long she had to wait after that? Because remember he ran off
6 months,
2 years. 2 years. So altogether, it's been 14 years since Fish Custard.
Yeah, and then we saw she had her wedding dress ready, and she said, "Could you be back for tomorrow morning?" He said, "Yeah," but she didn't say why.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember any prophecies?
Everything will fall silent. Everything will fall quiet.
Silence will fall.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Silence will fall. And so it goes. The cracks in the skin of the universe. Don't you know? The origin, and there was like the Pandora will open. Silence will fall. So yeah. Okay. So overall, we like the vibe of the first episode.
Yeah.
You like the vibe of Matt.
Yeah.
You like the vibe of Karen as well in the mix. So yeah. So I don't think there's much else to discuss, unless you want to get anything off your chest.
Nope.
Okay, cool. So let's jump into this. So we hope he enjoys. Well, we hope he enjoys this episode. We hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Hello everyone, this is VoiceOver Jake talking to you because I got bored of repeating the same old stuff and my voice started to crack, so I decided to just do one video and edit it in. I do hope you enjoy the video, but before you do, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This badly put together montage of thumbnails that have flown across your screen are just some of the reaction content already on the channel, and I don't plan to stop pumping out reactions until I'm arrested for providing too much content. Whilst you're at it, you may as well give the video a preemptive like and smash that notification bell. Thank you in advance, and enjoy the video. I think that went good. That was pretty good. What do you mean we need 6 seconds? What do you... I have one more...
I'll wait for you.
That's not creepy at all.
By McClintock's Candy Burgers.
So he's not walking.
London, please.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
Should have walked, kiddo.
Yeah, that's where you get ginger.
What were you gonna call him? You're a fucking gobshite.
When I was 7, I had an imaginary friend. Last night was the night before my wedding.
Do you think he's laughing as he's looking up her?
I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it, but I was like, oh.
Your box is a spaceship.
We are observers only. That's the one rule I've always stuck to in all my travels. I never get involved in the affairs of other peoples or planets.
Sorry.
More like a wildlife documentary, yeah? Do you find that hard, being all like detached and cold? I've been dead for centuries.
Oh, lovely. You're a cheery one. Never mind
That's
that.
quite a
Look at
morbid
this
Yeah, very
way to
morbid,
think
yeah.
about it.
Oh, use your eyes. No,
Bit unusual on a spaceship, bicycles.
there's a girl in the night.
Oh my god, I've been noticing.
Checking all the water in this area. There's an escaped fish. Where was I? Apparently.
I'll have a look on the monitors.
Was she a thirsty bitch? What were you pulling the face about there?
I'm just a lot of questions.
Yeah,
A lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Are you a parent?
Hundreds of parents walking past this spot. Not one of them's on. They already
Is he?
know, and it's something they
Do you
know.
remember he has a granddaughter?
When was that?
That was years and years ago. But remember, he's. Do you know? Remember when he had the conversation when the doctor's daughter, when him and Donna were walking, she was like, "Oh, you know, used to be your dad shot," and he was like, I've been a father before, lost that a long time
Oh
ago."
yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's still all ambiguous.
Talk about. This fell out of her pocket when I accidentally bumped into her. Took me 4 goes. Ask her about those things. The smiling fellas in the booze. It's this or Ledworth. What do you think? What will Amy Pond choose?
That was some.
Gotcha.
That was Black Belt.
Yeah.
Now.
What are you gonna do?
What I always do, stay out of trouble. Badly.
You never interfere in the affairs of other peoples or planets, unless there's children crying.
Yes.
Just a little sweet hair, isn't he?
Before finding her, I'd use her wallet and go get some clothes.
You dropped this.
Yeah, when your friend kept bumping into me.
I am Scottish. What's wrong with that? Scotland's got to be here somewhere.
No, they wanted their own ship.
Good for them. Ingenious.
So, your boyfriend?
Oh.
What?
Forgot about that.
yeah.
Stop! You mustn't do that!
Creepy little bastards.
A lot of balls to just
Just go into
go straight.
into something you don't know.
Oh my god. It's weird.
And still not leave after seeing that.
But now leave. Well, that is just convenient.
Where'd you get one of those?
No engine vibration on deck. Ship this size, engine this big, you'd feel it. The water would move.
Making sense now?
I had a feeling it was something to do with moving or something, but still, it doesn't really make.
No, it still doesn't make sense.
to
Like
me
he said,
because
yeah.
The ship's flying.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get this when I didn't when they were like sort of I was like, oh, okay, but then it made sense because one of my favorite scenes is Jurassic Park when you see when the glass of water it's just
From the
when they put the plastic
footsteps.
the footsteps coming, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh yeah, like don't get me wrong, I know movement moves things, but I thought it's a little bit of a homage to that, I think.
So this woman isn't bad.
Water.
Well, that's what I'm interpreting.
That's me interpreting, yeah.
Help us, Doctor. You're our only hope.
That's definitely a Star Wars reference.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
What's the name of the episode? I didn't see it at the start. The Impossible Truth. Oh, The Beast Below. Okay.
I am Liz 10, and I will find you.
Okay.
Creepy as fuck. Oh, she definitely had something there. Just be like, just so she can leg it away all cool, like.
Name: Amelia Jessica Pond.
She does look like a bit of a Jessica, doesn't she?
Marital status: unknown.
Aw.
Boo!
Price that has been paid for the safety of the British people. May God have mercy on our souls.
Is that from something?
She chose to forget. May God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah,
That's from Green Mile. Edouard Delacroix, 50,000 volts of electricity be passed through your body until you are dead.
Yeah.
May God have mercy on your soul. Well, that's from film,
Yeah.
but that's what they would say before they usually killed people. In America! But yes.
Please get the doctor off this ship.
That's AI.
What?
It's AI.
What do you mean it's AI?
That's not her. Nah, we just saw what happened. She didn't say that. That's AI.
No, but we followed her path of what she, like, how she absorbed that. So we saw her forget. So this was her leaving her message before she chose to forget. What do you mean no? That's literally saying.
You didn't see that.
Don't make me rewind it.
We saw her go flickering through all her eyes, and then
she forgot, and then it said message incoming, and then it was her before she forgot.
It's not real.
Oh, I'm sick of you.
It's not real.
Fuck you.
And once every 5 years, everyone chooses to forget what they've learned. Democracy in action.
Was he gonna do it?
Are you Scottish too?
Oh, I'm way worse than Scottish. I can't even see the movie webpage. You look Time Lord. We came first.
So there are other Time Lords, yeah?
Just me now. Long story, there was a bad day. Bad stuff happened. And you know what? I'd love to forget it all, every last bit of it. But I don't. Not ever.
Yeah. He gave that to her quite
Yeah,
nicely
that's
and
quite.
lightly.
Yeah. Well, he's obviously going against the system, but I like how he was nicely with it, but he also was very stern with it. As in,
Yeah.
like, you did something that you probably shouldn't have done here, but we'll get past it. Like,
Yeah.
so, but enough to be like, don't do that again.
Yeah,
please.
don't ask.
A tongue.
A tongue. A great big tongue.
But on the plus side, roomy. If this is just the mouth, I'd love to see the stomach. No, not right now.
Get out.
Okay. Are they breaking the chemo receptor?
What?
The eject button!
He's gonna vomit.
This isn't going to be big on dignity!
Mouth's open. Oh. Oh.
Nothing broken, there's no... We forget everything we saw. Look familiar.
Oh.
She's got a fucking straight up.
MO consistent with higher alien intelligence. Hair of an idiot. I've been brought up on the stories.
Couldn't the like kid just press forget, and then they could have just got out?
Tea and scones with Liz too. Elizabeth the 10th. And down!
Well, like the Queen.
I'm the bloody queen, mate. Basically, I rule. There's a high-speed basis through there.
No matter how far in the future, or if it's a spaceship, we're doing it.
Feeding it. Feeding my subjects to it. Come on, gotta keep moving. Doctor?
I know how to feel. She's quite cool.
We should never have come here.
You're 50 there. They slowed my body clock. Keeps me looking like the stamps.
And you always wear this in public.
Why would I do that?
Right.
Yeah.
You must go now, Mom.
Where?
The tower, Mom.
Is it racist that they didn't make Black Smiler? Or would it be racist if they then, just because it's a black person, they made
Yeah.
the Smiler black?
No. No, but
Just no.
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 No, I think no, because that's the design of the Smiler, isn't it? They don't have race.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to get that out there.
You're very lucky. Yeah. Look at us, torture chamber of the Tower of London. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Except it's not a torture.
So if they press protest, they get eaten by the beast. But they said if 1% of the population protests,
Then
Then
whatever would happen would happen.
they'd get rid of the scheme, or they said, or something like
yeah,
that.
whatever they have in place would then collapse or whatever. Yeah.
So surely 1% have clicked protest.
In one go. No, sorry. No, that's the point. They're saying that everyone is overwhelmingly, at least less than 1%, have only gone for protest. So it's like, why is everyone so in line?
So how's the beast living if not enough? Because if it's eating not enough.
Because again, it was like, because the people that it does protest, they are passed down to as well. So there's people that are.
So how has that not been 1%? How
Well,
1% of people not clicked protest?
No, but let's say 1% of, I don't know how many people how many people did he say was on this? 20 million, did he say?
Is that? Yes. So that's.
So you're thinking at then 20 million. I think 1% of 20 million, is that not 200,000?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 200,000.
Is it?
Yeah. So if every 5 years it's fed 200,000 people, or just less than, I think that might sustain them. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, like I say, it
Brain?
depends on the angle. It's being tortured relentlessly. Or it's the gas pedal, the accelerator, Starship UK. What do you have instead of an engine? And this place down here is where you hurt it, where you torture it. At least 200 years old, I'd say.
But
yeah,
it's-
an antique. Maybach near 300. It's been a long old reign.
Still looking good though.
Yeah.
Ways leading you here.
And then she presses forget.
This one, as far as we are aware,
It's the last
the
one.
last of its kind. And what we have done to it breaks my heart. Another nation had fled to the skies.
This little girl is just.
Just gone. She's
Yeah.
seen so much for a 12-year-old.
And then the last of the star whales. We trapped it. If you wish our voyage to continue, then you must press the forget button. Your reign will end. The star whale will be released, and our ship will disintegrate. I hope I keep the strength to make the right decision.
I voted for this.
Humanity or the alien took it upon yourself to save me from that. That was wrong. You don't ever decide what I need to know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't care. When I'm done here, you're going home.
Even remember doing it. Doctor!
Yeah, I know. You're only human. I murder a beautiful, innocent creature as painlessly as I can. I find a new name because I won't be the doctor anymore. Nobody talk to me. Nobody. Human has anything to say to me today!
Ooh, it's quite deep, this. Got deeper than you expected, right?
What the fuck?
What do you...
He went from such a happy, joyful, energetic guy to. It was like that Willy Wonka switch up.
Oh, when he's on the boat, when he's like that.
No, the bed.
Oh, when
the
he's
end, when he's like,
you
Get
get
down to
nothing.
you, sir!
You lose. Yeah. It's a trigger. Isn't it? He's having to hear what this creature's going through.
"Yeah, what did Amy do?
She chose to forget.
Yeah, so what?
She chose to forget, and she decided that it was down to her to decide to try and get him away from this all, so he doesn't have to experience this, go through it. She did it for the best of him, but again, she was deciding what he deserved to know, which she doesn't want. He decides on what he needs to know.
Yeah, but still doesn't have to be such a prick about it.
Oh, I don't know. He's hearing all this of creatures being tortured, so much trying to hide it from him, and now
he
now
brought her.
He brought her, yeah.
He's thrown her into the deep end.
No, I get it, but again, it's still you have to see it from his point of view. Look what he's having to do now. He's having to make a.
He brought her there.
No, you're not listening. Not her. He's having to now do it to like literally make this creature brain dead, so it doesn't feel any pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how's that her fault?
I'm not saying it's her. He's
not.
getting wound up because she's tried to take him away from it. That he tried to decide what he deserves to know or not.
He brought her there.
How are you not getting that? You're repeating the same thing over
Yeah,
and over
but
again.
so are you.
No, because I'm repeating the same thing because you're not getting it. He brought her there, but he's also saying to her, you don't decide what you get to know.
But it's not her fault.
It is her fault because she decided...
She didn't have a choice.
Of course she did. She decided
She couldn't
to forget.
remember. It was just so much things for her human mind all at once.
But
No.
she decided to forget.
No.
If she decided to not do it, then she would have went below. So she just...
And died. So, you'd rather her die.
Do you know what? Being a bitch.
He's being a bitch.
No, you're trying to hide from your emotions.
No, he's being a bitch.
I'm gonna need a hand.
We've increased speed.
Yeah, well, you've stopped torturing the pilot. Gotta help. Darvill didn't come like a miracle all those years ago. It came because it couldn't stand to watch your children cry. If you were that old and that kind, and the very last of your kind, you couldn't just stand there and watch children cry.
Apologise to her.
Apologise to the fucking stairwell. They've been torturing it for how long?
And it still stayed.
Amy, you could have killed everyone on this ship.
You could have killed a star whale.
And you saved it. I know.
The star whale, all that pain and misery. And it just made it kind. Very old and very kind, and the very, very last. Sound a bit familiar?
Don't do it! Oh, okay.
Why do you think he was going for a kiss? Oh my goodness, no!
Hey.
It's just a hug.
Have you ever run away from something because you were scared?
Once, a long time ago.
What happened?
Hello.
People phone you.
Well, it's a phone box. Would you mind?
Ah, I can't be Martha.
Which Prime Minister?
The British one.
Which British one?
Harriet Jones, nah.
Winston Churchill, for you.
Oh, hello, dear.
Potentially very dangerous. Think I'm going to need you.
Don't worry about a thing, Prime Minister.
I wonder what that was.
I was all smiley when I said Harriet Jones, and then
he saw.
Yeah. They probably. Oh, they shouldn't have done that.
What?
Shouldn't have zoomed in on it.
Just left it as a...
Left it as it's going along, and then if people spot it, they spot it.
Okay. So yeah, it's because this is a standalone episode, but you don't necessarily a lot of the time get a standalone episodes, especially this early on, where it then basically tells you what the next episode's going to be as part of the story. Yeah, so it's again, this one's a lot more. You'll notice there's a lot more interconnected. It's more
flowing one off the other.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You'll get a lot of that this season. But yeah, Winston Churchill. I have a lot of thoughts about that guy. But we'll save that for next week, shall we?
Hopefully he's not in it. In that dialogue.
I'm going to nip this in the bud. He's in it. He's in it next week. Okay.
Did I say dialect?
I think he said Derelict, yeah.
I think I did.
You did, yeah.
Dialect.
Yeah, anger just coming through.
Yeah.
Derelict. And that, guys, was our reaction to Doctor Who Season 5, Episode 2, titled The Beast Below. Charlie, thoughts?
It was good.
Yeah.
But the actual storyline weren't that solid, if you get what I mean.
because I don't think it's a. I think it's a good episode. I enjoy the episode, and it makes me feel a lot, especially the second half of it. Well, mainly the last bit of it. I still think it's a good little mystery going on with it about where, as in like what's going on, what's happening exactly. But then it goes from being like a mystery to then going, oh shit, this is a very what do you call it? This is a very serious subject matter now, where it's about whether you would sacrifice an entire group of people for just one life. Again, like what we've talked about before, is what's one life so in comparison to other ones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it turns into that, and then it then becomes a moral conundrum for the Doctor, obviously. But yeah. Shut up. Shh. Anyway, yeah. So I get what you mean. It's not the most. I think this is an underrated episode in the grand scheme of things, because I think that it keeps you a little bit. It keeps you intrigued, and to the point when you're like, oh, like this is so morally sort of like.
So I didn't get that. I actually think I'm just a monster.
Right.
No, I actually didn't give a shit
about the stairwell or the civilization, because I assure you, I probably would pick the stairwell myself. And that's probably not because it's biased, because it's Britain.
Yeah.
But it's more so that I don't know. I think that it's I don't know. I
don't know. I don't think it was built up in Pompeii that are fully split.
No, because
that was really built up,
and this
was kind of like the last sort of 10 minutes was giving you the situation.
Yeah.
So then at that point, I didn't actually really care
about what,
whatever they chose.
Okay.
Like if they put the stairwell out of his misery, or if they just incinerated the whole ship.
Because ultimately what it was a decision that they had to then choose, which they obviously all chose Britain and their people over the stairwell, and that's why everyone it never fell apart, because at least 99% of people were like, yeah, cool, let's just forget. But that moral conundrum was about to be taken out of their hands, pretty much because the Doctor was about to make it brain dead.
Yeah.
But in doing so, the Doctor is then the one that is then doing something awful. Again, that's what I mean. Again, he's going against what he stands for. That's why he was like, I need to find another name because I'll no longer be the Doctor. Because again, he's having to choose. He can't just be the both. But what he's doing, he's now trying to murder a creature. That it's so. For me, something that I really breaks through to me is that that line where he says, screams, we shouts at him, nobody human has anything to say to me today.
I didn't like that.
You didn't like it. See, that for me, maybe because, again, I've watched it a couple of times. For me, it really does resonate, because, again, he's now having to make a choice between humanity or an alien. He's having to do this thing where he's now put in a situation where more than likely they're going to keep choosing humanity because there's probably more people. So now he's having to do a horrible thing, which none of them were going to do. They were just going to let this creature get to suffer.
Yeah.
So he's now having to end its suffering in the most humane way possible, but also he's also killing it because it's making it brain dead, pretty much. So it is a huge thing that he's doing, and the reason why he's in that predicament is, again, is because, don't get me wrong, he went there. He's in that predicament because he's like the Doctor does. He gets involved in the affairs of others, despite what he said. We was like, we never get involved to change things, but he does. But he's not necessarily. He got wound up at Amy because he got wound. Because that's what I was trying to stick up in that moment, because I knew what was coming anyway.
I think he was just.
He was lashing out.
Yeah, because of the decision he had to
make.
Yeah,
had to make, of course. That he was lashing out.
But that's why I didn't. It just, when he started saying that stuff, it was just a bit egotistical and weird. I didn't like it.
Okay, but now you know it's not egotistical, right? Because it's not his ego, it's the fact that he's having to...
It could be interpreted both ways.
No, it's not his ego.
It doesn't say that.
It's not...
So it could be interpreted both ways.
It's okay it's okay to see...
After he had like a little egotistical meltdown, the other episodes,
what episodes?
as Tennant,
Oh, that's a different man. It's a different man. This one, that guy's dead. He's gone.
So it's the same doctor.
No! A new man goes sauntering off. He's new. He's young. He wears bow ties.
I don't know. I just didn't like that. I didn't like that a little bit.
That's fine. I think maybe that might change with time, because at the time I didn't really get the gravity of the situation. Even when at the end it was all explained, I was a bit like, again, I'm at this point where I'm like, Ted wouldn't do that. That's how I'm like, so, but and I'm here to help you try and see it, is that the situation he's found himself in is that, again, he's gone in to help it, but he's found himself because in a situation where it is, these people are doing something cruel, which he wouldn't do, which the doctor wouldn't do. So he's found himself getting involved in other people's shit, and he's having to do horrible stuff himself just to avoid anything. So that's why he's lashing out. That's why he lashed out at Amy, because he was like, because even though he didn't necessarily want to, he doesn't like what's happening. The fact is that if she made him leave, obviously in hindsight now, but if she made him leave knowing that creature was going through an unbearable pain, which she wanted to do, that would have fucking annoyed him more. That's why he got wound up with Amy, because she wanted to forget and leave this creature going through this pain. So that's why he was lashing out.
Sometimes you just gotta keep your emotions intact, you know?
Oh my goodness.
Lashing out isn't always the best thing to do, and it shouldn't be excused. You know, you should be a grown person and be able to control your emotions and not lash out at others for things that are not their fault.
I hear you screaming at your friends online because they don't pass the ball to you. In an online game.
That's different.
Keep your emotions in check. Keep your
My
emotions
are in check.
No, you're not.
And I'm getting them in check.
No, you're not.
Because
Because you're screaming. You're screaming at them. Oh my god, this fucking
he should
child.
keep his emotions in check as well.
Could you? This is insufferable child. Yeah. No, it's I think that it's always good to say keep your emotions in check, but when it's something. People sometimes you can, and that was a huge deal. What do you mean?
I mean, that's like what are you gonna say?
What ignorant thing are you gonna say?
Keir Starmer bombing somewhere, and then me screaming at you because you voted Labour. I don't know if you did, but
no, I didn't.
Well, okay, no, but if I screaming at someone, oh, why'd you vote for him? Nah. It's not their fault, okay? He pushed the button. She didn't put that.
Okay, hold on. We're getting into a murky grey area right now, and I need to nip this in the bud. If you vote someone in on the premises of what kind of person they are, and they end up doing horrible things, then you are at fault for voting that person in. Because you know what that person is.
No.
Because so if you are then voting to forget what you're doing to this creature, so you can live in absolute live blissfully unaware of the situation, then you are again you need to see it as people looking at their kids and they're looking at their friends going like, oh, I want to save these people. However, it's off of the back and suffering of something else.
So if you're on that ship...
Charlie, it sounds like you are...
If you're on that ship, what would you vote?
I'd probably abdicate the whale and I would disintegrate. I would look a child...
Protest or forget?
I would protest.
So you'd die?
I would probably die.
Leave everyone, all your family, all your friends...
I personally...
Because of the whale.
Well, firstly, it's a fucking space whale. Call it by its real name.
Was it even that? I
What's
don't
what?
think it was a space whale, was it?
Stairwell.
Yeah.
Stairwell. It's a stairwell. It also reminds me of the Purgle from Star Wars, if anyone is interested. But it's same premise in Star Wars. It's literally pretty much a space whale that travels the stairs. It's the exact same premise, pretty much. I would forget. No, I would forget. Sorry, I would. Protest. I would. I
would forget up until I'm on my deathbed and then press protest to be a good person, you know.
What's the point?
Contribute to that 1%.
That's not so stupid.
Sometimes you gotta put yourself first.
I personally, I don't think I could. Let's put it this way: is that
But if you forgot, then you wouldn't know.
no? But again, you're living in blissful ignorance, aren't you? But in that moment when I find that all out, I don't think that, even though I'd forget, I think personally I'd be like, I have to go. I think I know it might be different with people who have kids and stuff like that, and you're thinking, oh no, my kid, yeah. I'm like, fuck them kids. No, but I just personally, I couldn't live a life knowing it's off the pain and suffering of other people.
Like, you wouldn't know.
But I would know in that moment. But I would know in that moment when I press.
Which is why you press forget.
Yeah, but don't want to forget and be able to live in that abyssal ignorance. I would rather protest, personally. I wouldn't be able to.
But I would. Okay, if I didn't know that protesting means I die, I would protest. But if I knew I was going to get fed...
But no, we know, of course.
If I was going to get fed to it, I'm pressing forget in a heartbeat. I'd rather live in blissful ignorance than die. But to try not to protest for the beast that's going to eat me.
I think...
It's actually very valid. Well, oh, mate, I actually kind of...
Because we know you shouldn't. You're awful at this.
Great.
No, you're awful at this. You're too emotional. You're too emotional. So basically, I think that if you know that you're going to die, I still think I'd probably still protest. I think I probably would. I don't know, man. It's like if some people go like, "All right, cool." Like I at this moment in time, I think that you would be pro-slavery. Because if you're like no, because if you're sort of like blissful ignorance,
that's so much different than slavery.
No. But again, I personally, I wouldn't allow that to happen. But you would, because blissful ignorance. Fuck's sake, I have to edit that out, clearly. There's a line, and you just have to cross it sometimes. Alright, so at this point he's laughing because I've cut something out because I pushed the boundaries of sort of like them trying to act like he'd be okay with slavery, and then he said something so ignorant I've had to cut out. So there's that.
It wasn't bad.
No.
Nothing bad.
Shut the fuck up. No. I need you to know it was bad. It was bad. Anyway, so other than the moral conundrum, right, which we found ourselves, let's get back on track. What did you? The episode you think you were good, but you think that it was.
I enjoyed it. It was a nice, easy watch, but I hope they get a bit more. I can't find the word. Like, not complex, but like the next episode, I feel like that's gonna be good because the Daleks are back, and it's like during.
Well, we don't know.
It's during the World War, so
just some guy in the background with just like a plunger and a fucking thing.
Yeah, maybe
just doing shadow puppets.
Yeah, I don't want an easy watch. I want a bit more to it now.
Okay,
because you've had them 2 easy watches now.
Yeah.
Easy enough, and you've been introduced to them now. We've seen both sides of him. We've seen her do good things, seen her do bad things that have annoyed him. So now it's time to like get shit serious.
Okay. What did you think of Amy then, this episode?
Yeah, good.
She didn't do anything to annoy you?
Didn't do nothing to annoy me.
If anything you liked the stuff she did?
Yeah, she jumped right in. I wouldn't disagree with anything she done.
Yeah.
Very good at the end to prove that she's good enough, worthy enough to be the companion.
Yeah. Again, did you like the whole sort of, like, actually just get back to that, did you like the whole sort of comparison between the stairwell and the Doctor about the fact that very old, very kind, and the vast, very kind?
That was nice,
couldn't,
yeah.
Also the fact that the stairwell came because their children were screaming because the world was burning. Why's your mouth twitching?
Stop. Say it again. What did you say?
Why are you being so problematic? Don't say anything, because I'm not going to edit out, so don't say it. Okay, so yeah, so you're so yeah, so overall you like the whole sort of comparison between the Doctor and the stairwell. What do you think of Liz 10? Despite the whole sort of monarchy thing, she actually was pretty cool. I really like Liz 10.
Yeah,
really cool character. I just had to do the Spain thing because it's the Queen, you know.
Yeah,
like monarchy. I do it for fun, but it's a really good character. I really liked it.
Yeah, she was good.
The Smilers, I just think they're creepy. They didn't bring too much to it as a villain because the villain was basically humanity in this scenario. I'm trying to think of other things. Okay, again, I mean, the fact that the Scottish have their own ship is very much Scotland. Really enjoyed that.
But didn't he say at the start it's Britain and Northern Ireland?
The north of Ireland, yeah. So what is that those little... yeah, no, so what, it was basically what it is. It's literally England, Wales, and just part of the north of Ireland. Because, you know, the other part of them, well, quite a lot of them would just be like, no, we'd rather burn than come with you guys. But yeah. So yeah, so I mean, I like the concept of it. Again, the whole sort of metal city, like floating through space and stuff like that. Again, I really like the stairwells design and the creepiness. I'm trying to think of other things that happened. I mean, there's not much. I mean, other than that, you know, that meant that Churchill's there. Like I said, Churchill's not a nice man. Let's put it out there. Not a nice man. And he is held up as a nice man for the fact he was a wartime general, but no one else will then look at how much of an awful person he was. So that's why there's certain things that I don't like. And I actually, do you know what it was? I went to Winston Churchill's museum actually.
Right.
This is when I went with work, and this is before, because obviously growing up in the English education system, you only know about the great things. We're great, aren't they? You don't learn about the shit. And then I went to as part of his thing when I went to, like, when I was a teenager or young adult, I was there sort of like, I'm like, oh my god, this is there, and they were like sort of making him out to be, you know, like sort of like as in like, oh my god, all these great things about him, and why is it? And you're like, okay, and you're like, and then they're going like, wow, look at that, it's like funeral procession, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy. Wait, and then I decided not long after, I was like, let me look more into him, like pretty much because that inspired me, because I was like, this guy's like seems like he's quite a good guy, and I looked and I was like, oh shit, you're no, you're awful. So it's I will say is that it's one of those things that I think that with the next week's episode we take with a pinch of salt and just know that
it's a character.
It's a character. It's a
British TV show.
It's a British TV show, and again, like how they will look at certain people, they'll be more favourable in certain ways and stuff like that. So, personally, if I wrote it, it would be completely different episodes. But
do you like the episode though? Minus Churchill.
I think I like it, yeah. But we'll see next week when I get back to it.
Okay.
But overall, but sticking to this episode whilst we're here, I think that's the main thing. You saw the crack on the spaceship.
Yeah.
You didn't like the zoom in, but
no,
you saw the crack. I mean, otherwise, I don't think there's much else to it. It was a short episode, sort of contained. I think this is weird feeling. I think it might have been 2 episodes that were molded into one. I have this feeling. I don't think so, but it just feels like, I don't know. I get what you mean, because again, you have the first half, or maybe no, the 2/3 of it is like a sort of mystery, you know. Oh, sort of like we're gonna make the whale get sick, Geronimo, and it's all sort of stuff like that. And then it's then sort of like like that.
Yeah.
So I do get, but I still think I do, when I watch it, I do enjoy it, and I do feel myself get emotional, especially in the bit where the Doctor's having to make that choice and his decision, and even when Amy's making, like, explaining it as well. So yeah, but overall you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the main thing. Alright then, I think we should leave it there before you say anything more disgusting.
Don't. No, it's
Don't.
nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's the spit-o-meter.
Oh,
I think
at what point? Okay, if you had to, okay, that's what we'll do.
3. I think a 3.
A 3, okay. Well, maybe not spin it. Maybe we do more so. At what point do you think the Doctor should expand?
Yeah, that's
maybe
what I was
we're doing.
thinking.
So rather than do a meter, if you were to pick 1 point, what would have been a great point for the Doctor to do it?
Well, I had 2 on the top of my head. Was on the brain of the whale.
Yeah, to do it onto the whale's brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like that just looked like a good place to spit. That, in a non-horrible way.
Yeah, that okay.
And when
I don't feel good about this.
When Churchill phoned.
Okay, good.
Because he was also working the TARDIS as well.
Yeah. So I was thinking, nobody human has anything to. What was it saying? No, nobody human has anything to say to me today.
Yeah. Instead of slapping.
Yeah. But again, that's like a console. But I think that might be a good bit. But so the spitometer is now being replaced with, I don't know, maybe just the.
Or on the kid when he, instead of rubbing his head, spitting on him. That is, maybe I'll give it a 4 then. 4.
So yeah, okay. So maybe not a meter more so, but where would the Doctor spit? You know, like in Pokemon, I was like, who's that Pokemon? Like, who's the Doctor spitting on? I thank God we do it in the post, because if we do it throughout this episode, each episode, we'll be like, why are you guys always spitting on people? So we'll try and keep it in post when we talk about it. But yeah, okay. So maybe I should make a graphic for who's Doctor spitting on.
That theme music.
Yeah, it's Timmy. All right, okay, we're gonna leave it there because it's getting ridiculous. I did like a. Oh, no, I won't explain that. It's fair. We're gonna leave it there, guys. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of the decisions the Doctor had to make? Did you agree with the Doctor? Did you agree with Amy? Were you like him, where it was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Doctor?" Or were you like me, where it was like, "Oh no, hold on, he's been through a lot. Stop." What do you think of the space well, its design, everything to do with that? What do you think of Smilers, Liz 10, all that sort of stuff? I mean, you can talk about Churchill if you want, but save that for 2 weeks' time because that's going to be a roller coaster. But yeah, so comment down below, that'll be great. But thank you again for watching, guys, and we'll see you out there.
You're not doing the whole like.
So that's what's changed. I've done a little video instead.
Oh, right.
So I'm gonna rather than do like a thing before that, I did a video yesterday which I'm just gonna add on each. I'll show you actually in a second.
I don't think it was that bad.
It was awful. You're an awful human being. I can't believe you actually said that. Fuck you. What a reaction! If this wasn't already my channel, I definitely would have followed for that reaction alone. I would have followed me to the end. Into the very fires of Mordor. I do a lot of references, so you better get used to it. On the screen right now is just some of the reaction content on the channel already, and trust me, there's more that has not been shown, and there's even more to come. So go ahead, click subscribe and hit that notification bell. You know you want to. Comment down below about your favourite bits during this reaction, or I don't know, how handsome I look. Please tell me I look handsome. I need it. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you out there. And yes, I'm even pointing at a fake camera during the voiceover.